Hello, my magnificent Leos, my beautiful lion hearts. Welcome back to Cosmic Wisdom. I want you to come closer, step into this circle of light with me, and just take a moment to feel the incredible power of your own presence. Have you been feeling it lately? A deep, stirring restlessness in your soul. Not the anxious kind, but a powerful, creative kind, like a star that's about to go supernova. Perhaps you've been catching glimpses of a grander version of your life. A feeling that the stage you're currently on is simply too small for the destiny that is calling your name. Maybe you've had moments of profound clarity, a sudden knowing that you were born for more than this, more joy, more impact, more light. If this feeling has been echoing in the chambers of your heart, then know this: your royal intuition is absolutely correct. You are sensing the monumental cosmic tides of 2025, a year that is not just arriving, but is being unleashed. This is not a year of small adjustments, my friends. Oh no. This is a year of destiny, a year that holds three great, formidable gates through which your soul must pass. We are speaking of a gate that opens to a kingdom of untold wealth, a second shadowed gate that leads to the sacred funeral of a king, and a third, radiant gate that reveals a coronation of true love. Now, these three destinies may sound disconnected, like separate acts in a play, but you, dear Leo, with your magnificent heart, you understand narrative. You know that every great story has a beginning, a middle, and an end that leads to a new beginning. These three gates are not random. They are a sacred, karmic trilogy, designed by the universe itself as your ultimate initiation. They are a journey that will challenge you to alchemize your pride into purpose, your performance into authenticity, and to finally build the empire of light you were always meant to rule. Are you ready to claim your throne? Are you ready to understand the divine blueprint the cosmos has designed for you? If every beat of your magnificent heart is thundering, yes, then stay with me. Please gently click the subscribe button to join the Cosmic Wisdom community to receive more messages that the universe sends you. Walk this path with me, because by the end of our journey together today, you will not only understand the map of your year ahead, but you will hold the keys to unlock a life so full, so radiant, and so worthy of the sun itself that you will finally become the legend you were born to be. Let us begin. Let's step together towards that first gate, the one that glimmers and shines with the light of 1,000 suns. This is the gate of abundance. But for you, Leo, this is not just about money. This is about your kingdom. You, beautiful soul, were born with the frequency of royalty in your DNA. You are ruled by the sun, the very center of our solar system, the source of all light, warmth, and life. Abundance isn't something you have to learn. It is your natural state of being. You are designed to be generous, to shine, to create, and to live in a state of magnificent flow. You've spent your life being the source of warmth for so many, giving your light freely, often without a second thought. And because of this innate, radiant generosity, the universe is now preparing to meet you with an equal and opposite force. In 2025, Jupiter, the great planet of expansion and miracles, is aligning with your chart in a way that is poised to unlock a floodgate of financial and material resources. This isn't a gentle stream, my friends. This is a tidal wave of opportunity. It could be that creative project you've poured your heart into finally receiving the recognition and the funding it deserves. It could be a leadership role that feels like the throne you were always meant to occupy. It could be an investment that blossoms, or simply the world finally seeing your brilliant light and deciding to reward you in kind. But here is where the sacred test for the lion heart lies. The universe is not just asking, "What will you do with this money?" It is asking a much deeper question. Why do you want this kingdom? You see, Leo, your greatest strength, your desire to shine, can sometimes walk a fine line with your shadow, which is the ego's need for validation. The test of 2025 is to discern whether you are building your kingdom to impress the world or to express the deepest truth of your heart. Is the wealth for a bigger stage and a louder applause? Or is it the foundation for a legacy of light, a kingdom that provides warmth, shelter, and inspiration for others? True leadership, the kind your soul craves, isn't about how brightly you shine for yourself. It's about how effectively you use your light to illuminate the path for others. This influx of abundance is a test of your heart's sovereignty. It will challenge you to move beyond the desire for personal glory and into the profound fulfillment of purposeful creation. It will ask you, do you dare to be a leader whose success is measured not by what you have, but by how many you uplift? I want you to pause and feel into this for a moment. Imagine that kingdom is yours. The resources are limitless. What is the very first thing your heart, not your ego, but your true, courageous heart, longs to create? Is it a foundation for young artists, a business that operates with radical integrity and generosity, a sanctuary for your family and loved ones that feels like a castle of light and safety? This is the moment to declare your soul's true intention. This is you speaking to the cosmos, telling it what kind of ruler you choose to be. So I invite you to join me in this powerful act of creation. In the comments below, I want you to anchor your vision by finishing this sentence. With my abundance, my heart will build. Let the universe hear the magnificent dream that lives within you. Go on, claim the purpose behind your kingdom. Remember, Leo, you are worthy of a magnificent life. You are worthy of wealth, of success, of every good thing. You don't have to apologize for your desire for a grand life. The universe wants you to have it. It simply wants to ensure that your kingdom is built upon the solid gold of your heart, not the fool's gold of ego. When you align your ambition with your heart's generous spirit, you become an unstoppable force for good in this world. You become the benevolent, beloved monarch you were always destined to be, and your wealth becomes a tool that spreads your light farther than you ever imagined possible. And once you have accepted the crown of your kingdom, once you stand as the ruler of your material world, you will be led to the second gate. This one is cloaked in shadow and silence. It is the gate of the funeral. But I need you to listen with your brave heart, Leo. The funeral you are being called to attend is not for a person you love. It is not an ending brought about by external forces. No, the sovereign who will be laid to rest with honor, with reverence, and with finality is the performer. It is the part of you that believes it must always be strong, the part that feels it must always be on, entertaining, dazzling, and holding court. It is the funeral for the mask of invincibility you have worn for so long, the beautiful shining armor that has protected your soft, vulnerable heart, but has also kept true intimacy at bay. You, magnificent Leo, are the star of the show, and you play the part so well. You are the strong friend, the charismatic leader, the one who never breaks. You light up every room you enter. But have you ever felt the profound exhaustion that comes after the curtain falls? Have you ever sat in the silence of your own home and felt the crushing weight of the crown? Have you ever yearned for someone to see past the dazzling performance and simply hold the tired human being underneath? This, my dear Leo, is your sacred release. 2025 is the year the universe is giving you permission to let the performer die. It is time to bury the belief that your worth is tied to your applause. It's time to say goodbye to the pride that prevents you from saying, "I am hurting," or "I am scared," or "I need help." This funeral is a ritual of authenticity. It is the bravest act a Leo can undertake, to choose to be real over being revered, to let go of the need to control the narrative of how you are seen, and to allow yourself to be seen, truly and completely, in all of your messy, human, and magnificent glory. Think about it. What part of the performance are you most tired of playing? Is it the role of the one who always has it all together? Is it the pressure to always be optimistic and inspiring? Is it the fear that if people saw your cracks, your insecurities, your vulnerabilities, they would turn away? The truth, my beautiful Lionheart, is the exact opposite. Your performance keeps people at a distance. It makes them your audience. Your vulnerability is what invites them in. It makes them your family. True connection, the deep, soulful intimacy your heart craves, cannot happen until you are willing to take off the mask. This process is a death, and it may feel like one. It will require immense courage. It means allowing yourself to be imperfect in front of others. It means choosing rest when your body is tired, instead of pushing through for one more ovation. It means speaking your vulnerable truth, even if your voice shakes. But you, Leo, are the embodiment of courage. Your heart is the bravest in the zodiac. And I promise you, on the other side of this sacred death is a rebirth into a freedom you have only dreamed of. Imagine a life where you are loved for who you are, not for what you do. Imagine relationships where you don't have to perform to earn your place. Imagine the creative power that will be unleashed when you are no longer spending all that energy holding up a facade. This is the liberation that awaits you. And it is from this hallowed ground, from the ashes of the performer, that the third and final gate materializes. It is a gate bathed in a warm, authentic, golden light, and it vibrates with a love that is both passionate and profoundly peaceful. This is the gate to the coronation of love, the true soul wedding. This, Leo, is the grand prize for your courage. After you have claimed your heart-centered kingdom and allowed your old persona to be laid to rest, you become energetically aligned with a love that is not a fairy tale, but a true divine partnership. This is a union of sovereigns. The soul who walks through this gate to meet you is not a subject coming to admire their monarch. They are a fellow ruler. They have their own light, their own power, their own kingdom, and they are not intimidated by your radiance. They are captivated by it. They are not looking to stand in your shadow. They are ready to stand by your side and build a shared empire. For so long, you may have attracted partners who became your audience, or worse, who tried to compete with you for the spotlight. That was the old energy. The universe was waiting for you to learn to shine from your authentic heart, not your performing ego. Now that you have, you are ready to call in your divine counterpart. This love will feel like the ultimate homecoming for your heart. This is the person who sees the human behind the crown and loves that person most of all. They are the one who will applaud your triumphs with genuine joy, but more importantly, they will be the one to hold you and whisper, "You are enough," when you feel you have failed. This is the person who understands that your roar is a symphony and your vulnerability is a prayer. This is the love that doesn't require you to shrink. It's the love that says, "Shine brighter, my love. Your light inspires me. It is a partnership built on mutual adoration, profound respect, and a shared passion for creating a beautiful, joyful life. This is your throne for two. The planetary energies of 2025 are consecrating this union. Your ruler, the sun, representing your core self, will be in a divine dance with Venus, the planet of love and beauty. This alignment is creating a cosmic stage for a love that is both deeply romantic and powerfully creative. It's a love that feels like destiny because it is. It is the karmic reward for you finally choosing to love and honor your own authentic self first. Trust this, Leo. Every time your heart was broken, it was simply being chiseled to be able to hold a love this grand. Every time you felt lonely on your throne, it was the universe teaching you to find companionship within yourself first. You are ready now. You don't have to search for this love. As you step into your most authentic, heart-led, powerful self, you will become an irresistible beacon for the soul who is worthy of sharing your crown. Do you see the sacred story now, my magnificent Leo? Do you see the divine choreography of the cosmos? The kingdom of gold is the test of your purpose. The funeral of the king is the test of your authenticity. And the coronation of love is the divine reward for passing them both with a courageous heart. It is a journey from ego to heart, from performance to presence, from a lonely throne to a shared empire of light. Everything you have ever yearned for, true wealth, authentic power, and a love that champions you, is all part of the same beautiful, unfolding story. You, Leo, were born to be a light in this world. Your warmth is a gift. Your creativity is a blessing. Your courage is an inspiration. Never, ever apologize for the size of your heart or the brightness of your spirit. The world needs your light now more than ever, but it needs your real light, the one that shines from the core of your being, unfiltered by fear or the need for approval. As you walk into this transformative year, I want you to give yourself the ultimate permission. Permission to be imperfect. Permission to be vulnerable. Permission to be real. And in that realness, to be more powerful, more loved, and more magnificent than you ever thought possible. This is not just the year you take the stage, my friends. This is the year you become the sun. If this message has ignited a spark within your lion heart today, I would be so honored to hear from you. Let our community be your royal court. In the comments, share which of the 3 gates feels the most significant for you on your journey right now. Sharing our stories is how we amplify our light together. And if there is another radiant soul in your life who needs to hear this message, please share this light with them. And of course, if you wish to continue this journey of cosmic discovery, I warmly invite you to subscribe to Cosmic Wisdom. Consider this your personal invitation to our circle, a place where you can always return to be reminded of your power, your purpose, and your magnificent light. You can continue your journey right now by tapping or clicking on one of the videos you see on your screen to dive even deeper into the limitless, sun-kissed potential of your Leo soul. Thank you for your incredible energy and for allowing me to share this sacred space with you today. It has been a true honor. Remember, you are the author of your own legend, the ruler of your own heart, and the sun of your own universe. Go forth and shine.